Welcome back to my channel, and today I will tell you how to retouch an image on a mobile phone. So first of all, you need to download one app called Snapseed. Tap on the plus sign and open one image and go to tune image. Click this pencil button and then do some tuning. So I will prefer ambience over saturation and highlights and shadows over brightness, because highlights and shadows and ambience, they affect targeted areas on the image, not the whole image. So adjust these settings according to your requirements, and you can follow along and use the same settings the way I used. After this, let's zoom in on the image, and as you can see, there are some issues on the cheeks and everything, so we need to add some glamour glow on this image. So there are different things you can use, and you can change these settings by holding on the screen and moving down or upwards. Then go to view edits by clicking on the layers, and then select glamour glow and select brush from there and paint out those areas where you don't want the glow. So only where you can see this red color, these are the areas that will be affected by the glow. So I'm painting out all these hair and eyes and lips. So if you paint with 0 glamour glow, the red color will go, and if you paint with anything greater than 0, the red color will come up there. So at the moment I'm trying to be very subtle, and I will paint with either 25 or 50 and just paint out those areas where you don't want it to affect. So here you go, we have done the change, and now you can press this back arrow at the top to go back to your normal screen. Okay, now we're going to do some dodging and burning by pressing the brush tool, and try to use either -5 or 5 for dodging and burning respectively. So I'm going to use -5 for burning and burn those areas which are already black and dark. So I'm burning the hair and maybe around the eyes, sorry. And once you're done with burning, now you can do some burning around the face as well. And increase the value to 5, and now you can do the dodging as well. So in this way you can target certain areas and try to paint on those areas which are already bright, or maybe you can see some reflected light. So even I'm painting out the shirt again because I painted with -5, but it does not seem very good. So this is the overall image now. So let's go back and do some tonal contrast. I will work on midtones mostly, and slightly with low tones and high tones as well, but you cannot maybe see the effect from from the YouTube here, but it will have some subtle effect on this image as well. So you have to protect shadows and highlights. So I'm taking these sliders to around 25. So far so good. Now let's go down to sharpening. So here you can select sharpening and just target on eyes or hair, and we will just mask it out the way we did for glamour glow. So I think this is fine. Now go back to view edits and details and select the middle one, the brush, and remove everything. Use 0, and now just paint with around 50 only on the eyes and the hair, because these are the areas that I want to be sharpened. So try to just affect only those areas where you really want it to affect. Try to just paint out those areas which you do not want to be affected. So I'm painting on all these hair and everything. So all our effects, we want to be very gentle with them, because if you overdo them, the picture will not look so good. So here is before and after. And then let's go to selective, and selective only targets some certain areas. So for example, just put this slider here, and you can change brightness and contrast and sharpening as well, only in a certain area. So I'm just placing it on both I will place it on both of the eyes. Then let's add another one and place it on the other eye, and just make some small changes, not too much. So far so good. So to check the before and after, just press and hold on the screen. So now let's go to one more setting, and it's called portrait. If you click on the pencil or this brush tool again, you will see there is this healing bush. First we will do some healing. So from healing, you can remove these small blemishes on the neck, on the forehead, because I saw some blemishes and some hair on the neck as well. So if you want to remove some blemishes from your skin, then you can do the healing. And it's not the best or very accurate tool on this program, but still, where you're working on very certain areas, then it's fine. Now let's go to this portrait mode. Portrait. Click this and go down to portrait. You can find it with Noir. And this portrait, you can change the look of the eye, smoothness of the skin, and structure, overall sharpening of face spotlight. All these things you can change here. So eye clarity I can change, skin smoothing I can take it down to 0, and face spotlight just a little bit, because I already have increased the brightness of this image. So this is it. You can save your image by clicking on this icon on the right, and then you can view it as well. Thank you very much for watching, and do subscribe to my channel and keep supporting and keep sharing our work.